Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Cruise with the Captain podcast. If you're watching this from Joe and Joy YouTube channel, you're not lost because this is a new channel that I have started, which will be dealing and talking about different things affecting different aspects of our lives. We'll be talking about money, we'll be talking about investment, we'll be talking about marriage and relationships, we'll be talking about people's personal stories that shaped their lives. And I'll be getting different guests on this show to talk about these things. Why are you seeing this video on Joe and Joy YouTube channel? It's because you are the people who made the brand. You are the people who have been supporting us all through, and I decided, you know what? I'm also taking you through this journey of making the Cruise with the Captain podcast. And I started this journey on Instagram and Facebook. I asked guys to suggest the name they want this podcast to be called. I put it as a challenge and I said whoever comes with the best name for this channel will receive 5k. And people suggested different names. I picked 4 of them and I asked people, do you want me to pick the name of this podcast, or do you want me to put the suggested names there so that you can vote? And the people decided they wanted to vote. So I put Cruise with the Captain, I put Cave Talk with Joe, I put Joe Space, and I also put this and that with Joe, and I let the people decide. And the people spoke and chose Cruise with the Captain, and that's the name of the new podcast show. But the challenge is not over yet. So make sure if you don't follow us on Instagram or Facebook, you do so, because more challenges are coming. Because there's a lot to be done. There's a lot to be done. We still have to get the logo. We still have to get the profile picture. And you know, the banner photo, that one has to be done. And I'm also looking for person to be shooting the videos and editing them. Okay, I'm not talking about 2 people, I'm just talking about 1 person. All right, of course, other than the experience and getting to work with us, there'll also be monetary compensation. All right, so if you know you are good at this thing, feel free to drop your application to us. You can DM us or whichever other ways you can reach us on. So what is the purpose of doing this video today? All right, I'm shooting from the man cave. If you have watched our previous video about this house, us moving into this new home, you might remember that at the very top there was one large room that we had no use for, and I decided that I was gonna turn that into a man cave. And then I got this idea to start a podcast, and I decided, you know what, this is what is going to be the studio or the set for the podcast. I engaged my wife Joy and I asked her to come up with the design for this room. And actually she did a very good job. She did a marvelous job designing, and this is what she came up with. As you can see from the photo, that's all Joy. Everything that is there, she has done. And guys, I want you, the reason why I'm doing this video is because you have been there at the beginning, at the inception of this idea. You have helped me to come up with the name, and I want your input onto this. And oh, by the way, the mics and the setup is missing from this photo. Okay, so don't suggest those. But other than that, please let me know what else you would want me to add onto this set to make it the best set as possible. I was thinking maybe add more flowers, I don't know, more plants, but we'll see, So I'm seated here and I wanted to take you through this journey with me. I wanted you to see the beginning of this podcast. I want to show you the undecorated room, how it looks like now, so that when we are done and we have started the podcast, you'll say I was part of that and I saw how it all began. So I wanted to show you, or to give you a tour of this man cave so that you can see how it is at the moment, and then we'll come back and see the end product just before we begin the podcast. So my beautiful people, I'm gonna make this one a quick one. Okay, that is the entrance, and as soon as you get in, the immediate left is this TV stand. This is an old TV stand that has been sitting here. I'm gonna put a TV there because this one was supposed to be my man cave, and then I'm gonna move this old woofer here and some speaker and put something else, maybe a soundbar. All right, I'm gonna keep this fridge here because that's where I'll be putting the drinks for the guests who will be coming to the show. Right, this is my keyboard here. I haven't played in a very long time, but I hope I'll get to it soon. All right, this is the seat where we'll be sitting while we are doing the podcast. The window has no curtains on it, however, I'm gonna put some. Other than that, you have seen on the photo, I was thinking of something different. And then there's this coffee table. This one is gonna remain, and this is where I normally sit when I'm relaxing and doing my own things. That's my ring light, 2 of them. And then you come here, you find these boxes. I'm gonna move them and take them somewhere else, guys. We have been using this room as storage, but that one is gonna change. The only thing that's gonna remain is this toolbox of mine. I love it so much, and because I use it to do different things and I want to get hold of it. And then there's this mini library for myself. All right, as you can see, there are a few games there and few books there. That's where I do most of my reading, and here there are even more books. All right, so every time I finish reading, if I don't give out the books, that's why I keep them. And then you come here and you have this closet and the toilet and the bathroom, and then there's this place here. I'm gonna put some what are they called, utensils, so that guys can be helping themselves here. I'm gonna make it an all self-contained room. Guys, this is what the room looks like, the whole of it. Now you get a clear picture of what it looks like, and when I am done, I'm gonna get back to you. So that's the tour of my room. Nothing has been done yet, but I promise you guys I'll be coming back to you once everything is done. I trust in my wife Joy. She is an amazing woman. She's an amazing designer. She's an amazing decorator, and I'm sure she's gonna do a fantastic job. Guys, I let you into this at the beginning so that you can feel you are part of this, because without you, there wouldn't be Joe and Joy brand. We are a brand is because of you, and I want you to be involved from the beginning. So if you're watching this from Joe and Joy YouTube channel, whether you're watching us from Instagram or you're watching us from Joe and Joy TikTok or Facebook, just know you're a part of us. And I want you to do one more thing for me. I'm gonna put a link for the new YouTube channel, the Cruise with the Captain channel, and I want you to go and subscribe, guys. I want you to get me to 1,000 subscribers so that when we hit the road running, we have at least a good number of subscribers, and I'll just be posting videos and we just go. Right, so I invite you, ladies and gentlemen, to take your seat, buckle up. This is your captain, and the flight is about to take off. Be with me on this journey from now and to the end. Until next time, I love you guys. You have been amazing. You have been a great team. And see you when I start posting. Cheers.